Coming to you live from the White Picket Studios in Houston, Texas, this is the Realty Ruckus. If you are in any way, shape, or form involved in the real estate industry, this is the show for you. And now, your host, Alan Hernandez.
Welcome to the Realty Ruckus out of the White Picket Realty Studios. I am your host, Alan Hernandez. Sitting next to me, your producers, David Bonilla, Jabron Hernandez. We're here to make sure that your real estate business is growing right alongside with ours. Don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. and that we love to hear from you. So drop all your questions, comments, concerns, angry faces, sad faces, you name it, down below so that we can make fun of you while we're live on the show.
Like Bubba Gump from the movie. Sad faces, angry faces, happy faces,
coconut shrimp,
laughing faces,
fried shrimp.
I like faces.
Oh man, it has been one crazy week in real estate.
It really has been.
But like in the world, it's been a crazy week too, right? Like, Did you guys wake up this morning to watch that Colombia game? It was 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, sure didn't.
7 o'clock in the morning, and my wife is yelling, "Goal!"
How do we put
How
this
did that turn out?
And not good. Not good at all.
I think only Colombians woke up to watch that
Yeah,
game.
no joke.
And they lost to the Japanese.
They did. That was not a good thing. My wife was not happy about that.
When the Japanese are beating
2-1.
you in soccer and math,
I feel like
there's something
Japan
wrong.
doesn't even play soccer. How is that even possible?
they are great at baseball.
Yeah.
They've actually whooped America in some baseball, but in soccer?
Yeah.
Against Colombia?
Which Colombia has some all-stars from what I understand.
Oh, dude,
right?
Colombia is one of the favorites to win the whole World
James.
Cup.
Colombia has James, which is one of the
James
the best,
Rodriguez, man,
the
he's
best
amazing
guys out there,
Yeah.
right? And then they have a few other all-stars. I don't actually know all their names, but I know they have some good players. But according to what I saw this morning, they were like non-existent, man.
The all-star cast was not there.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are you like watching a soccer game at 7 in the morning?
Oh, grumpy. Extra grumpy. Extremely grumpy.
Did your wife make you get up?
I can't even imagine it.
Not to mention that this has been like this weather that's happening just gotten to me recently. So I'm like all stuffed up.
Vanessa's chiming in already.
What is she saying?
We only had 10 players.
Wait.
10 players. That's why we didn't win.
Was there a red card?
Yeah.
Someone got thrown out. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't watch the game.
One guy was being a jerk and he got thrown out. And
shouldn't have been a jerk.
At what point in the game did he get thrown out?
I think it was like middle of the game.
Okay, well,
and so
that
he gets
sucks.
thrown out. So the rest of the game they're playing with 10 players, and now they're all upset. But the point of all of this is that Colombia lost and Mexico won.
Yeah,
that's what matters here in Houston.
Well, how did Argentina do, BB? Because Argentina's not even rooting for his home country.
We did say that I was going to go for Mexico this round, and you were going to go for Argentina.
Yeah, and we tied. Lionel Messi looked like he was worried about those 21 months he's about to serve in prison.
Oh, wow. Is he?
Well, he got 21 months, and Cristiano Ronaldo got 24 months in prison, both in Spain. Now, here's what's crazy. I didn't know this. I'm going to throw some weird laws at you guys.
Let's hear it.
In Spain, if you get a prison sentence less than 2 years, 2 years or less, and it's your first offense, you can choose to either serve probation or exchange your sentence for a fine. So Lionel Messi, he's going to exchange it for probation, and Cristiano Ronaldo is going to pay a $100,000 fine.
Yeah.
And get out of 2 years of prison.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anything like that in the United States, ever. Like, I don't know that you could do that here.
Spain's pretty cash-strapped.
That's true.
So they're like, yo.
I thought that was really interesting.
That is awesome. Hey, somebody asked me why I'm wearing this suit today, please.
Why are you wearing... Well, look, hold on. Alan, why are you wearing that suit today?
I was hoping somebody would ask me today. Seriously, I mean, you guys know I'm not the suit type of guy. I don't really like wearing suits all day. It's hot.
It's hot.
You gotta wear this in the middle of this heat in Houston with this weather. It's not really enjoyable. But I got a chance this morning to swing by the HAR office.
Cool.
And I got some amazing news for you guys. I walk in, we're getting ready to shoot the video because, as you guys know, as the audience,
which,
know,
by the way,
I don't think they do know.
The audience doesn't know.
Oh, the audience doesn't.
We
know.
have right now the first announcement. We hadn't told anybody.
Breaking news.
We're re-announcing Alan's running for HAR again,
Yes.
board of directors. Last year, we literally lost by about 53 votes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it
We
was
came real close.
right there. It was a hair. We're not losing this year.
No, we're not.
I mean, it's just not even in the vocabulary
We are
this year.
taking it home
We're
this year.
taking this home. We're going to get on that board, and we're going to make a difference for HAR.
Absolutely. We're really excited. This morning I got a chance to go there and shoot the video because you guys know when you run, you got to go in there and shoot your campaign video.
Yeah.
You got to get your campaign video going. And so I went in there, and Erica, her last name is Hernandez. That's how I remember her name. She comes out and she goes, hey, I was just in a board meeting and I told everyone that you were going to swing by and do your video, and a lot of people knew you and were laughing about the fact that you guys did the show on NAR and purposely called them NAR instead of NAR because of what they had done here recently. So apparently they were all cracking up in that boardroom, and I thought it was awesome that they were watching the show. So, hey,
that is great.
Big heads up, and thank you guys over at HAR for watching our show. I think it's awesome that we get a chance to relate and that we get a chance to talk about real estate here on the show.
Oh, by the way, Vanessa just outed how bad Alan didn't watch the game this morning because apparently that player got thrown out in the 4th minute of the game. The game had just started and he got thrown out.
I said I was grumpy and I said I was tired, and hey, look, here's my proof. I'm still on meds right now, trying to just make sure that I'm pushing through today.
Alan is going straight Houston. He's literally carrying his scissor.
I'm carrying the scissor.
Well, typically you have that in a styrofoam cup. A little more conspicuous.
I do have one question.
Yes.
I don't want to knock off of the HAR, but you're going for Mexico. And one thing that I know is that they beat Germany, the defending world champions.
Yeah.
So are you on this whole train now? Because if I was watching Mexican television last night and they were like, Mexico, campeones del mundo, we got it this year.
Okay. I thought it was hilarious that the guys started crying at the end of that.
Oh, dude, that was like, for them, that was the end of the World Cup.
We can go home now. Yeah, they were like, that's it. We beat the world champ. We're done. We can lose the rest of these games and we're out of here. We won.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. No, look, it's, in my household, we have Colombian, we have Mexican, and we have American, and we get a chance to choose who we root for at any given moment.
Now, you know what's interesting about the World Cup?
Yeah.
They have Colombian, they have Mexican, but they have no American.
Yeah, we told that to my kid because my kid, Daniel, he's like, well, where's the USA at? I want to cheer for them. And we're like, dude, they didn't make it. I don't know.
How did you explain that to your kid?
Well, because our deal with him is you're half Mexican and you're half Colombian.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, but I'm American.
But I'm 100% American.
And we're like,
Dad.
yeah, you're that too. You're both. You're all three. I don't know. It's confusing. Just stick to whatever you like. Anyway, we got to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to give you guys some information on the 7 mistakes to keep you from looking like a rookie in real estate. Stay tuned. You're on the Realty Ruckus. Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
Hey guys, Alan here. Are you a home investor in need of house plans and permit expediting services? If so, Houston Plans and Permits is your local one-stop shop. They have over 15 years of professional design experience and have a strong team of knowledgeable permitting expediters to service all of your projects. Please contact them by calling them at 281-372-1555. Again, 281-372-1555, or visit them at their website, plansandpermits.com. Again, that's www.plansandpermits.com. Hey Houston real estate agents, this is Alan Hernandez, broker at White Picket Realty. I want to let you know that when you're ready to stop working your real estate career and start building a real estate business, Team WPR is a place to be. Not only do we offer real results, real support, and real branding, but furthermore, 80 to 100% commissions of your hard-earned money going back to you. So make sure you reach out to us. Join at teamwpr.com. Again, that's join, Join, at teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, where if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air. Now, we're coming on back to the show. We've been talking a little bit about the World Cup.
What is this, Justin Montez?
Justin is all cheering for the USA, man.
Dude, what are you cheering for?
I think the USA is like
for
we
their
get
2026 run, for which they've already qualified.
Yes.
We'll make it to that one just because we're hosting. They have to let us in.
2026.
But I want to talk a little bit about things that are making you look like a rookie. And we're going to focus on real estate agents, but a lot of these things, they apply to any industry, period. And here's the whole thing. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and lie about your experience. I'm not telling anybody to go out there and make up fake experience that they don't have. But you can prevent yourself from looking like a complete newbie, a complete rookie, somebody who just has no clue left or right, up and down, what they're doing.
Yeah, and we see these agents all the time.
Oh, yeah.
We see these agents all the time. And we work our buns off as brokers to keep that from ever happening with any of our agents, of course. But regardless, it happens. It happens regardless out in the industry, because people come in, they take classes at Champion School of Real Estate or wherever, and there you got to answer, what is it, like 100 questions to take the test, you get a 70 to pass it, and boom,
bam,
all of a sudden you're like a licensed real estate agent.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, it's funny, though, because you can liken that to any professional industry.
Yeah.
When you want to become an attorney, you take the bar exam, you pass the bar, and all of a sudden you have a license to be an attorney. But what does that even really mean? How do you prevent yourself from being like that rookie running around with their head cut off, doesn't even know what direction to go in?
Yep.
And same thing with real estate's a broad category.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different angles that you can go in. And so a lot of people, they get their license and they're like, now what? Mm-hmm. What do I do now?
Yep.
Yes. Well, what we actually did was we looked on Inman, and Kelly Tennant wrote this great article about 7 mistakes that'll make you look like a rookie agent. And so we were actually going to kind of go through them and see what feedback we got from here at our panel.
Number 1 on here is interesting because it says not doing your homework when choosing an office. Here's the thing, and there's one thing that's right about this. It says not all real estate offices are one size fits all.
Oh,
There's no doubt about that. And you really have to do your homework when you're out there choosing who you're going to be working with, because that's the group, that's the core of people that are going to be supporting you and creating that experience, that first time real estate agent experience, and giving you that knowledge that you need to not sound like you're completely new when you're dealing with someone out there.
Well, and it's interesting because some brokerages will save you from yourself, because most people, when they're first getting started, they're like, how can I make the most money? How can I keep the most of what I'm making?
Yeah.
And so they used to look for brokerages like Champions, which is 100% brokerage. Now, Champions finally said, wait a minute, we're going to save you from yourself.
Yeah.
This is not the right fit for us or for you.
Yeah.
2 years minimum experience before you can come over here.
I'm so happy that the broker over there decided to do that.
That was a great thing that they did, absolutely.
I mean, I think it really, it was a tremendous change that helped the entire organization, just the entire industry here in Houston as a whole. For him to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, you can come over here and make 100% commission, and we'll only charge you this small fee. But
you got to know what you're doing.
You got to know what you're doing, because I'm not going to give you any support. I don't want you calling me. I don't want you asking me questions. I don't want you, don't ask me for anything. Just do whatever you want.
And that's exactly what that message was saying was, you need to be in the industry for 2 years. We're going to save you from yourself. But a lot of people, I've seen them come here. I won't give any names, but there's agents that have come here brand spanking new. Mm-hmm. They're here for not even 2 or 3 weeks, and they get an offer somewhere else. Says, we'll give you 100%. You'll only pay $100 transaction fee. And they bolt for the door because they're like, man, that's a lot of extra money in my pocket. Yeah. I can tough it out. But then you know what? I look at the other agents that are getting support, and they're closing 5, 6, 7 transactions in their first year. And I look back at that agent who's gotten 100% commission, but no support, and they may have closed 1 or 2 transactions. Yeah. And it makes you go, wait a minute. And it's funny because she says in this article, but it's so true. money is not everything for when you're first getting started.
No.
New agents
Definitely
make that
not.
mistake so
You've
often.
got to find an office
I think that's the
that
biggest mistake.
fits your culture, that fits your needs, that fits your goals and your mindset. And not every office can fit that. And for example, we're not the right fit for everyone.
No.
And other brokerages are not the right fit for everyone. There is no one-stop solution.
Yep. And that's why we get the opportunity when we meet someone that doesn't fit our brokerage to literally call a competing brokerage and say, hey, this person may be a good fit for you, because they're certainly not a good fit for us.
And we've done that. And the people that's happened to know that. They'll come in, they'll interview, and we'll say, look, I don't know if this is the best fit, but this is somebody else that I recommend who is a much better fit for you. And actually, people appreciate that. But a lot of new agents don't know to make that decision on their own. So I think that's the first piece of advice is really know where you're going to, what you're going to be receiving, what you're giving up for receiving that, and if that works for you. And also, is the culture that I'm going to be in the right environment for me to prosper?
Absolutely.
Because there's different environments. There's some environments that are, I mean, it feels like you're in a locker room and you're getting yelled at and coached and pushed in that way. And there's places that are more about empowerment and you do your best and you push it this way. And there's places that they have no culture, that they don't even have they have digital offices. They don't have a real office space or people that you can talk to. So you have to decide what's best for you. You know, it makes me think about like the people that are deciding where should I go to college. Well, there's some people that online schools, that's the best option for them. There's some people that going to the university is a good option for them. There's some people going to community college is the best option for them because they want the money up front. You have to make that decision for yourself.
And there's a fit for everyone, but I want to finalize this topic, this number one point on one thing. Most agents forget that 100% of a very tiny pie is still nothing compared to 50% of a huge pie.
Absolutely.
And that's where they make the biggest mistake. All right, let's move on. Number 2, thinking that negotiations are permission to be a bully or aggressive. And I love this one.
Yeah.
I love this one because I remember about a year ago we were selling a house, one of the ones that you and I built. And the agent was dealing with Jabron. I forget what was happening.
Okay, so look, at the end of every new construction, there's always a small punch list. It's little cosmetic repairs that have to get done to a house. And you go in and you touch up the paint, you sand down the cabinets or whatever it is, and you fix it. And this agent, instead of just saying, hey, do you think you can come out here and take care of these? She said, you seem like someone who takes absolutely no pride in any of their work. What kind of a contractor are you to have left these things untouched?
I think we talked about it.
And I remember Jabron holding the phone like this, like literally. And you could almost like see the words coming out of there. There was a few F-bombs in there.
Oh, man, it was terrible. And I'm thinking, this might be the worst negotiation strategy ever.
Yeah. But that was her like tone. Like every time she talked to you, every time you picked up the phone, you knew that she was going to increasingly get more and more angry and be more and more aggressive, and somehow drop some very
insulting, like stabs
words in there. And you were so hesitant to pick up the phone at any given moment. You didn't want to talk to her.
What's sad is I actually see this a lot, and I get this experience through my wife from agents who have been licensed for a few years, and because they've had their license for maybe 5-10 years, they believe that they're more experienced or know better, and they'll sometimes even talk down to an agent. I don't know if you helped our agents, especially a few of them that get talked down to by other agents. I know you've stepped in and said, hey.
Yeah.
So I think this is a great, especially in that situation.
I love it when what we call a senior agent tells one of our agents, oh, you're a newbie, so you don't know. Or let me handle this because I see that you're new. Because I'm sure what they're doing is they're going on HAR or on Trek and seeing when they got licensed or whatnot. And you know what? Here's the deal. It's not necessarily the agent either that's just doing the work, because when my agent calls me and says, or forwards me an email that says, hey, look what this agent just did or said, and I look that guy up and I can tell that he's literally just trying to bully one of my agents into doing something that's unethical or illegal, which was the case in this scenario that you're mentioning. Dude, I am coming down on them with everything that I got. And that's the point about that is you're not going to get any further by being aggressive or being a bully. They put it with the perfect phrase. They go, you can catch more bees with honey than vinegar. There's no doubt about that in this business. I mean, think about all the times nowadays where we get a call from someone that we've literally closed a house with. They're at another brokerage, and they call us and they're like, hey, I just saw another one of your houses. I'd love to sell it. And we're like, dude, yeah, it was awesome to work with you. Give me an offer.
It's so funny because it makes me think about that book, The Like Switch. And anyone who's been listening to the show a while, I highly recommend that book, for negotiations. And I recommend it for just learning how to interact with other human beings in a better, positive way to where they're going to like you more. And one of the things he talks about is everyone has this idea of like an interrogation, because he's an FBI agent, being this thing where you're like slamming some guy's head onto the table and you're like, you're gonna tell me that you did this crime, and if you don't, I'm gonna, like busting up. And he's like, that method is the least effective method out of all interrogation methods. The most effective method that he said worked for him, he would just hang out with them. He'd take them to coffee shops, he'd go out to the bar, he'd hang out until he became really good friends with them. And then he'd ask for whatever he wanted. Hey, I need to know about that crime that you guys committed. Are you ready to talk to me about it? No. Okay, you're not ready yet? Cool. We'll keep being buddies. I'm on your side. I'm your friend. And that was way more effective. And so I think that really applies to the negotiating side too. So if you're brand new, don't come out there guns blazing. You want to go out there and kill them with kindness.
Yep. And you know what? I think about the people that have tried that, like even with my own team. It never has worked in their favor.
What's the first human reaction? You get defensive.
You get immediately defensive. You put up a wall. You're not willing to really negotiate. And you know what? Those people really don't make more money, in my opinion, because I feel like they close so many doors that it keeps them from progressing, and they lose opportunities. All right, let's move on. Number 3.
It goes in line with this same thing.
It does. Being the know-it-all. The guy that literally knows everything.
And can't be wrong.
And cannot be wrong.
It's one thing to have a lot of information, but when someone corrects you, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I didn't know that, my bad. But then there's those people that are like, they're walking around like this, and as soon as you didn't even ask for their advice, you're like, hey, man, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, that's wrong. This is the way it is.
I feel like a lot of those people rest on the internet in a lot of our forums. Like they sit there all day just to find like one thing to troll on. A lot of it is in the investing forums.
I feel like that. People that have attended like a few of the guru classes and stuff, and all of a sudden they start stepping in on the forums and like giving advice.
All of a sudden they're gurus.
It makes everyone becomes a master when they go to one weekend seminar.
Yeah, they go to Tony Robbins and they come back and they try to like fix your life with everything.
And that's exactly. You just don't be that person. Understand that if you're new, you're there to absorb. And if you're old, you're there to absorb. At every stage of your career, you're there to absorb. You're never at the point where you should be the know-it-all, rigid, Mr. I'm going to be very hard on everyone. Now, I'm being told that we've got to jump to a quick commercial break.
I just want to finish out that number 3.
Go for it. Go for it.
And just say something real quick. At what point do you know so much that you stop listening?
Never.
There it is. All right, we got to take a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll finish off this list, get into some amazing events that you guys have to know about. Stay tuned. You're on the Realty Ruckus.
Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
Hey guys, Alan here. Are you a home investor in need of house plans and permit expediting services? If so, Houston Plans and Permits is your local one-stop shop. They have over 15 years of professional design experience and have a strong team of knowledgeable permitting expediters to service all of your projects. Please contact them by calling them at 281-372-1555. Again, 281-372-1555. Or visit them at their website, plansandpermits.com. Again, that's www.plansandpermits.com.
Hey, Houston real estate agents. This is Alan Hernandez, broker at White Picket Realty. I want to let you know that when you're ready to stop working your real estate career and start building a real estate business, Team WPR is a place to be. Not only do we offer real results, real support, and real branding, but furthermore, 80 to 100% commissions of your hard-earned money going back to you. So make sure you reach out to us. Join at teamwpr.com. Again, that's join, Join, at teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, where if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air. Now, we're going through this list of the top 7 things that will make you just be an absolute rookie. And look, this whole list applies to not only people that are new, there's people that have been in the industry for 1, 2, 3, 10 years, and they're still making these same mistakes, and they're wondering why they're not finding success in their business. And it's because you're doing this. You're doing.
You look like a rookie.
You look like a rookie, and no one trusts you.
No one wants to work with you.
And people don't work with people that they don't trust.
Absolutely. So number 1 was not doing your homework when choosing the right office. And I'm going to say office or team, because that applies really well,
That's true.
especially in real estate. Number 2, thinking negotiations are permission to be a bully or aggressive. Number 3, being the know-it-all, the guy that doesn't accept no.
No one likes to know-it-all.
The guy that doesn't ever say that he's wrong, et cetera, et cetera. Number 4, throwing manners and etiquette out the window. And I think we covered this a little bit when we talked about being aggressive or a bully. If you're throwing an F-bomb or just not using proper etiquette when doing any kind of negotiation or anything in business, you are cutting yourself short. You're really throwing money out the window.
Well, and I also think this applies to some of the people, for example, realtors. We are people who have a non-fixed schedule. And there are realtors who their kids don't have babysitters, but then they take their 3 or 4-year-old kid that's crying on showings with them. That's bad etiquette. That makes you look not professional. You look like a rookie. Taking a dump in a client's house, for example, that's bad etiquette.
Please don't do that.
Oh man,
I know someone who's done that in an open house.
Yeah,
they host an open house. You get
you gotta go.
You get the bubble guts, and all of a sudden
hey,
you start tearing up a client's house.
I've never heard of this before. What else is not proper etiquette in real estate?
I mean,
showing up to show a house without an appointment.
Yes.
Or this one says it's not appropriate to let your client scrounge through a seller's home during a showing, or to show up without an appointment, using the seller's home for bathroom breaks, eating food, or looking in their cabinets,
opening their fridge and seeing what
do these guys got to do?
Man, I think I've actually been guilty of that.
We're all guilty of some of these, but the point is, don't do them. Go out there and work towards not losing your etiquette. Make sure that you're working it professionally. Number 6, not treating your real estate as a business.
Did we jump the
Not
jumping
treating
one?
your real estate business as a business. And I think we have had many episodes on this. The fact that people treat this business as a hobby is one of the biggest problems in the industry, regardless of anything else. So we're going to skip to number 7, which is buying leads, trinkets, and other shiny objects to help you grow your business. Look, I see this all the time, and I see this because I get an email a day or maybe more on some new shiny
What's
trinket.
that, Brandon?
Some new shiny trinket.
Alan likes to buy shiny
trinkets. Amazing thing on earth.
If it's a gadget.
I used to be this way. I won't lie to you. There was a time when every shiny trinket to me was amazing. Now, look. Don't fault me. I'm a gadget guy. I'm a gadget nerd. I like every gadget out there. If I could buy every gadget, I probably would.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to that already. But it's even more gadgety and more trinkety when it's all about like making money. So when I get those emails, I actually do check them out. But I will tell you this. When I started going to masterminds and letting other people check out those trinkets and then only using the ones that other people were having success with, it helped cut that.
When I think a lot what it is like those softwares or drip campaigns or something that says you'll increase your business by this much or make your life this much easier, and it's kind of the agents looking for an easier way out. I think those are the type of shiny trinkets we talk about.
I think this is really going towards don't expect to buy something that's going to change your business if you're not willing to put in the work.
These things are just tools.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true.
And a lot of people think that. I know so many people that they say like, oh, life is so much easier now. I just started buying Zillow leads, for example, or Realtor.com leads, and I'm going, great. So what's your plan for working those leads? Well, what do you mean? I thought they were just like going to call and be ready to go. No. You still have to work the lead.
If you don't have a 10-day plan of action set up for those leads, which will be what some people call the 10 days of hell. If you don't have that set up for every single lead that comes in, you have literally thrown that money out the window.
Yep.
So there's no point in you even buying those leads.
I agree.
Absolutely right. So yeah, if you're not going to put in the work, it's pointless for you to spend money on any of the trinkets. And every trinket out there, no matter what it is, lead follow-up, it's CRMs, it's systems, it's
man, I saw like
spreadsheets. I mean, it's everything.
everyone went nuts on ClickFunnels a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago. Everyone was doing ClickFunnels now, and I'm going, how many of you actually have a follow-up system to work? Great. Funnel millions of people through there.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What do you have a million leads?
Who's going to be calling them?
Yeah.
Who's going to be texting them? Who's going to be asking for the business? Oh, nobody? All right, you just threw your money in there.
Yeah, your funnel's got a hold on the other
Anyways,
ends.
we're running out of time. Let's talk a little bit about some of the amazing events that we have coming up, the ones that everyone should be putting on their calendar right now.
Well, we have a great lineup of events coming up, actually starting today with yours truly, Alan Hernandez. The Houston Hispanic Real Estate Investors Association is actually having a interview-style panel today from 6:30 to 9. Now, this is going to be out at 7041 Harrisburg Boulevard and 011. So, can you tell us a little bit about that? What are you going to be talking about tonight, Alan?
So what they want to talk about is how you can work in a team environment with wholesalers, realtors, and lenders all involved. This has this conversation is going to be in Espanol, and we're going to be giving everyone the insights on how you can make sure that every time you're meeting with a realtor, every time you're meeting with a wholesaler, every time you're working with someone or meeting with a lender, that you're all working together towards the same plan of action. If your purpose is to go out and buy 10, 15 houses this year because you're working your business and you're working towards your retirement, which I believe everyone should be doing at all time, then everyone around you should also be involved in that. Everyone should know that you're trying to do that, and everyone should be working to help you in exchange for you working for them as well. So it's a symbiotic relationship. So make sure you come out. We're going to talk all about how we're going to propel our business this year. Again, it's going to be in Espanol, and it's going to be at 7041 Harrisburg Boulevard.
That's right. And then later, actually tomorrow, Jet Lending and Renters Warehouse, the third Wednesday of every month, they're going to have their Redneck Country Club networking mixer, and that's from 5:30 to 8:30. One of the bigger investor network meetings in town, and always a great time, so we hope to see you guys out there. And then actually next week, one of the other investor networking mixers that we like to attend is the Capital Concepts mixer down at Chapman and Kirby. That's going to be Tuesday the 26th from 5:30 to 8:30. Always a great venue and a good time. And then last but not least, on Wednesday of next week, up in Main Street America, Timbuktu to some of those on this table.
I don't find Main Street America that far.
Hosting events here, by the way. I'm hearing amazing things about this place, and our friend Natalie over there, now works there, so we're really excited to go up there and not only attend this event, but we're also going to start having some of our events there as well.
That's right.
And I think we have one coming up, which is
digital
all about
marketing for realtors. We'll announce that. This one's personal safety and self-defense for real estate professionals. Wednesday from 1 to 3:30 up at Main Street America. We hope to see you guys out at these events. If you need more information on them, you can find them at Houston Real Estate Events, or also follow us at White Picket Realty. Thank you.
There you go.
That's
nice. Very good. There you have it, folks. Thank you guys for joining us on today's show. It's been an amazing time. Don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Keep up your ruckus, and we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
This has been the Realty Ruckus. Make sure and join us every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. Find us on YouTube and Facebook for replays of previous episodes. And as always, keep elevating yourself and keep up your ruckus. Thanks for listening. Realty Ruckus has been brought to you by Smart Pig Media Productions.